What if I told you two of Marvel's most underrated street-level heroes are making a comeback, and this could completely reshape the future of Daredevil in the MCU?
This is the way. This is the way.
Welcome to Fatherly Phantom. I'm your host, Chris, and if you like insights, reviews, and all things nerdy, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, your inner nerd's gonna thank you. Let's get started, and stick around because later in this video, I'm breaking down the exact comic storyline Marvel might be pulling from, and it could change everything. All right, the internet is buzzing right now because Luke Cage and Iron Fist have officially been spotted. Leaked set photos show the heroes back on set, seemingly tied to Daredevil Born Again Season 3. And yeah, we've all zoomed in like detectives trying to spot every detail. So question for you, what was your first reaction when you saw them? Now, this just isn't about two heroes. This could mean the return of a whole team. The Defenders, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Basically the street-level Avengers, just with more hallway fights and way fewer aliens. They dealt with crime, corruption, and yes, ninja cults, because apparently New York just has those things. Quick question, if the Defenders return, who do you need back the most? Alright, let's talk about Luke Cage. Luke Cage, the bulletproof man of Harlem, didn't ride off into the sunset. He took over the city. At the end of Luke Cage Season 2, Luke steps in to control Harlem's paradise, becoming a crime boss with a moral code. Basically, he became the guy he used to punch. And honestly, that's either genius storytelling or a disaster waiting to happen. And then there's Iron Fist, aka the character with something to prove. Danny Rand leaves New York, traveling the world and unlocking new abilities. Chi-powered guns, new techniques, and the whole upgrade package. Meanwhile, Colleen Wing steps up as Iron Fist back home in New York. So yeah, multiple Iron Fists, unfinished arcs, and a lot of potential. Be honest, by the end of Season 2, were you finally on board with Iron Fist? Alright, we've got to talk about it, because this is where things get real. Mike Colter absolutely nailed Luke Cage. Finn Jones as Iron Fist, we've had mixed feelings. Some of us saw improvement in Season 2, others felt like the character never fully landed. But here's my take. Iron Fist should be one of the coolest characters in Marvel. The problem was never the idea, it was the execution. And this is a redemption opportunity. With better writing, stronger choreography, and a full MCU backing, Finn Jones has a real shot to finally deliver the Iron Fist we've been waiting for. So my question to you guys, do you want Finn Jones back for redemption, or do you want a full recast? Now remember earlier I said this could change everything? Here's why. If Marvel is pulling from the comics, we could be looking at Heroes for Hire, Luke and Danny teaming up with action humor and real chemistry, Shadowland, a darker, more dangerous Daredevil story, or a modern Defenders run, grounded, character-driven storytelling, which means we might finally get the perfect balance, gritty crime drama with just enough superhero energy. Alright, here's my prediction. Luke Cage returns as a major power player in New York, walking that line between hero and crime boss. Danny Rand comes back more focused, more skilled, and finally fully realized as Iron Fist. And by the end, we get the early stages of a Defender reunion. If I'm wrong, call me out in the comments. This just isn't a return. It's a second chance. A chance to connect the Netflix era to the MCU. A chance to fix what didn't work. A chance to give us the street-level Marvel stories we've been missing. And let's be real, not everything needs to be multiverse chaos. Sometimes a good hallway fight is all we need. So yeah, those first glimpses that we talked about, they might just be the beginning of something way bigger. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts below. I want your predictions, your hot takes, all of it. And as always, stay nerdy, my friends, and I will see you next time.